Alright, what's going on, family? It's your boy, Hotep with it. Back again for another one. It's been a while. We got episode 9 going down right here. Doing it a little different. Y'all can't see it right here if you're watching on YouTube, but I'm going live on Instagram as well. So if you're on Instagram, you get the early sneak peek. Man. Man, oh man. I took a month and some change off and the world done gone to shit. World done gone to absolute shit. And like I was just telling my followers here on Instagram, the family, what else can you do but laugh? What else are you supposed to do? What else are you supposed to do? They labeling you. You got tech companies. You got the 1%. You got hedge funds. You got people that I can't be named. You know what I'm saying? It's like they on our ass. And people still seem to think this shit is a joke. That it's a game of some sort. I do understand. I was about to say I don't understand, but I completely understand. Motherfuckers is comfortable, bro. That's all it is. Niggas is comfortable. People have been pussified by their comfort. People have chosen to be willfully ignorant because of their comfort. Ain't nothing gonna wake a motherfucker up out of some shit like that until they get uncomfortable. That's it. You could ask anybody that's ever hit rock bottom. Well, how did you know you needed to fix your shit? How did you know you needed to get with it? Well, I hit the bottom. I was uncomfortable. I didn't like where I was at. So I decided to change it. That's not always the case, but for the real motherfuckers that's out there that's been through some shit that's hit the bottom, you know that's what it felt like. You hit the motherfucking ground, that bitch hit your back, and you stood up and was like, all right, well, not doing that again. We are almost to that point here in America. Whether that's pessimistic, whether that's me being negative as it's been called before, whatever you want to call it, I'm telling y'all, not trying to scare nobody, but being as real as I can be, we are there. We are there. It seems sweet. Everything cozy to the motherfuckers that's not paying attention. There's still people out here worried about the germs. You gotta make sure I use the proper terminology for the sake of this live stream and for the sake of this video, because you got the thought police out here controlling what can and cannot be talked about. Bro, 1984 was supposed to be fiction. We live in it. We live in it. We are in a live action 1984 movie right now. It's happening. It's happening. Somebody, one of the aliens, one of the grays, the whites, tall whites, whatever you want to call them. Whatever you want to call the people from the other planets, from the alternate dimensions, whatever you want to call them. They are sitting back and they're watching. We are the Netflix show. We are the Netflix show. You know, you got your Pearl Harbor 2.0. I'm going to touch that too. Man, look. I know episode 8 was rant with it. I ain't had no motherfucking notes. I came in here smoking, talking that shit. Ain't nothing changed, but we got a structure to this. Because it's going to start somewhere, and it's going to finish somewhere. And then I'm tying this bitch all together. But, before we get into it, how y'all doing? How are you? How are y'all? How's it going? Are you happy? Are you loving life? I mean, you woke up, you watching a video or listening to a podcast or watching the live stream. You have a very up-to-date cell phone. You clearly got Wi-Fi, some sort of data plan. It can't be that bad, right? It's comfortable. It's cozy. It's cozy. I hope the germs aren't throwing off what little sense of normalcy you might have left. I hope nobody had to go get the I didn't think about how I was gonna say this. I hope ain't nobody had to go get the pokey poke. Gotta come up with different words. Cause I say the wrong thing, they gonna take this bitch off of there. These niggas run the world. But I hope you're okay. I hope everything is swell. I hope it's good. And I mean that. I really do hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's well. And now we have to get uncomfortable. I need y'all to understand where we are and what is going on around us. Because most people don't. There are some people that really think they with it, But they're talking about the alt narrative from what MSM is dropping. It's like, bro, this is bullshit. So if this is bullshit, anything that comes from this will also be bullshit. This breeds distraction. The distraction breeds distraction. They gave you some shit because they know you're going to counter it, and now you just caught in the motherfucking loop, bro. You in the cycle. They got you either way, whether or not you think you winning or you think you losing. It's the shit that you can't say that you should be saying. The shit that they tell you not to say. The shit they say they'll ban you for, that you lose your job. That's the shit. See, look at me. I'm getting hype already. That's the shit motherfuckers need to be talking about. But niggas is comfortable. Niggas like being able to get on the internet. And I'm not throwing jabs. Not trying to say I'm different. Look at me. I'm using different words because I want the video to stay up. There's got to be a point where you play the game, but in playing the game, you exposing the game. You see what I'm saying? You got to be able to do both. And that's what we here for today. Tonight, tomorrow, whenever the fuck you listen or watch this shit. Whenever it happens. I hope you enjoy it. And let's go. Like I said, we getting uncomfortable. How many of y'all saw that viral video of the dispute between the neighbors in Pennsylvania? Video fucked me up. I'm not putting no links to this video in the description. I will describe it in minor detail for you. Winter Storm Orlena came by the East Coast and dropped off a shit ton of snow. Currently where I'm at, we got 19 inches of snow. This shit was awesome. I'm not working landscaping this year, so I don't give a fuck. It snow as much as I want to. Give a shit. But there are some people that just cannot handle having snow on the ground and removing it. Just gotta move the snow. Just move the snow. In my mind, just being the person I am, I'm not gonna remove the snow from my area and throw it in someone else's area because I wouldn't want nobody to take their snow and throw it in my area. That's just me, okay? But these folks had an entirely different game plan, and it turned out the worst way some shit like this could possibly go. Like, bro, I've never seen such escalation in a motherfucking video in my... I've seen a lot of shit. I've been in a lot of places. I've seen some shit. I'm not saying I'm an OG or I'm no motherfucking Yoda or nothing like that. But, bro, I've been around the block. I've seen some shit. And videos in real life, I've seen some shit. I have never in my life seen something escalate that fast. If you haven't seen the video, you're probably thinking, oh, well, what did they do? They started fighting. Like, nah, bro. Like, this joint went from arguing to 3 people dead. And the video's only like 2 minutes and 20 seconds long. You went from 3 lives to no lives over some fucking snow. Bruh. Let me give you the depiction. So you got a man and his wife on one side of the street, and they're in their driveway, and then you got the guy on the other side of the street. His driveway's kind of on a hill, and they're arguing back and forth. And I mean, before the video, before like the story came out and you looked it up, you had no idea why they were arguing. They're just arguing. Man, they throw a couple little like spicy jabs back at each other. She called buddy across the street a pussy. Yeah, he came down the driveway, and he showed her just how pussy he was. Showed her and him. The husband and the wife. He showed them. Shot them both. Didn't kill him. They just she laying in the street. He at the top of the driveway. You can't even see him on the security camera no more. So buddy run back up the hill. He go in his house. You can't see him. That motherfucker came back out with the big boy. Shot shorty point blank in the street. Shot the husband twice, point blank. And then he goes back over to his crib, runs up their driveway, kills himself. So you have a murder-suicide over some fucking snow. Bruh. I can't say it that way because there's no context there. Apparently, again, we don't know. I'm just telling you what they told us. What I was able to use this fucking magical portal into the past and find out. You know, I could do some research. Like, a lot of people in this country just don't like to fucking do. They're fucking comfortable. I'm trying not to go there. I'm trying to keep it cool, bro. People piss me off, dog. Apparently, these three individuals have been beefing, like a neighborly beef, for about a year. I've never heard of any kind of neighborly beef that leads to all three people dying. I've heard of beefs where one neighbor shoots at the person's house, one person like slice a tire, might egg somebody's house, do some shit like that, crack a windshield, or you might shoot your neighbor. But I've never heard of a murder-suicide in a neighborly dispute, especially when the altercation that led to all three of them dying was over where snow was being placed. Like, apparently, the husband and the wife were shoveling their snow or clearing off their car and was throwing the snow in his area. It's weird because if you watch the video, he's literally on the other side of the street. I mean, it was a lot of snow. I think from what I saw, they got about 30 inches where this took place in Pennsylvania. That's a lot of fucking snow. For somebody to shovel snow in New England, that's a lot of fucking snow. But it's weird because the article says that they were clearing off their car and ended up getting snow on his area. I don't care if it's 100 inches, bro. You can only knock it off either the front, the side, or the back. And they were the car was parked in the driveway in the video. I mean, I don't know. I guess they could have done some weird shit and then drove it into his driveway or at the edge of his driveway and cleaned off their cars. That shit don't make sense though. So I'm a little. I feel like something else happened. I do think it might have been over the snow, but I think the article, because I read like 3 of them, I don't think they got the full story, you know? But they say that it was because they cleaned off their cars and got snow in his area. They started arguing. She called him a pussy, and he showed her just how pussy he was. Now, I don't wish death on nobody. Should nobody have to die, okay? Unless they earn it. I don't think calling somebody a pussy is your ticket to the afterlife. That's just not how my brain works. You touch a kid, you gotta go. You rape somebody, you gotta go. You hurting animals beyond like hunting and eating, you gotta go. But calling somebody a pussy, nah, man. But this opens the door to talk about something bigger. Because what I left out of this is the race of these people. All 3 white people. Why does that matter, Hotep? Why are you bringing up race? Didn't nobody say nothing about them being white people? Of course not. Of course not. Why would they? Apparently, nobody cares when white people kill each other. Oh. Is that kind of like how nobody cares when black people kill each other? So is what you're telling me, nobody really cares when the same people kill people that look like them. If I kill a black dude, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck. If a white dude kill a white dude, don't nobody care. Spanish dude kill a Spanish dude. Asian person kill an Asian person. Don't nobody give a fuck. The only time some shit like this makes major news and is used when it's really like gripped upon is when it's of different races. Had this been a black dude and a white dude, or white, like, this shit would be crazy. It would be insane. But nobody says anything. Nobody says anything. At all. At all. Shit, it just, I don't think people are realizing at this point, because now, I don't even know if you're supposed to say his name since this whole thing went down. Shit. 46, that's all I'm gonna say. Since 46 has come into his role, racism is gone. It's over. There's no more racism. Nothing at all. It's over. It's over. They don't really talk about white supremacy. Nobody's talking about Black Lives Matter or side of the bullshit like Nobel Peace Prize. That shit don't matter. So my question is, what does it take for a motherfucker to realize that they are trying to pit us against each other. What else do you need? They don't care about us individually until it's time to create conflict, bruh. Why? Because what does conflict do? It fucking distracts you. And what is it distracting you from? Shit that I clearly cannot talk about on these fucking platforms. Can't talk about that shit. I can't say what I really want to say. I can't do it. But why? What's that? You got to be able to talk your shit. Yeah, I'll talk my shit. And bro, this would be the last motherfucking video stream podcast you ever see of me. They made a clear example from the people that give you the news about wars. You're going to have to decipher that. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to do it. They got that man out of here. First one, main person, got him out of here. Scorched earth. And that man tried to tell us. They gonna do it. You think y'all laughing at me? Y'all think I be talking spicy? They gonna do this shit to everybody. Look at it. Ban the goddamn president. Ban the goddamn president. Do whatever the fuck they want to do. Make you fight each other. Make you hate each other. Make the men hate the women. Make the blacks hate the whites. Make everybody hate everybody. Well, I do what the fuck I gotta do over here. Like, goddamn, bruh. Like, what does it take? What does it take? You know what it takes? It takes the next part of this. But before I go to the next part, I just want to say this. De-escalation is key. Don't create too many avenues for conversation with people you don't know shit about. The slightest thing, the slightest little correction you can... I personally don't talk to motherfuckers. Hi, bye, thank you, I'm out. I'm not a real social person, bro. Like, outside of, like, work and my family, I don't just go talk to people. I don't just go motherfucking do something and I'm just gonna, like, pop off and I'm like, oh, nah, bro. Nah, you don't do shit like that. De-escalation is key. Motherfuckers start getting spicy with you, get the fuck out of there, if you can. I mean, do what you gotta do if you have to. But if you have the avenue to remove yourself from a situation, do that. Do that. Don't make you pussy. It makes you smart. It means you want to keep living. It means you like your life. At least a little bit. You could even say it means you like the other person's life, depending on which way you get down with the Second Amendment. I'm just going to say that. But that's the smarter thing to do. These three folks that I was talking about earlier have no sense of de-escalation skills. I don't care if you had a 10-year beef. Ain't no point in doing that shit. Now everybody dead. Everybody dead. Alright. What you didn't hear about, going back to this race shit, what you didn't hear about is the Facebook Live double murder. And I posted on this about, I posted about this on Instagram. Because I had somebody send it to me. And this shit's sad, bro, because I had no idea. I didn't know. I don't watch the news. I don't do the Newsmax, Fox, CNBC, MSN, NBC, CNN. I don't watch the news. I just don't. I get my information from people that talk about war. Take from that what you will. So I don't hear about these things often. You know what I mean? It's not really pertinent to the kind of conversation that I'm having. I'm over here. I'm talking global. It's... But you had a Facebook Live double murder. The article I read was from February 1st, 4 days ago. Raymond Weber, 29, murdered two 15-year-old girls. Had them on Facebook live stream for 36 minutes. Heard somebody say that he was raping them. Heard somebody say that he shot them point blank. Read an article that said, he just had their bodies on live stream. I don't know. I don't really want to think about that too much and try to put that whole thing together because that's just not good for my spirit. What did I leave out of that explanation? Race. I said it was a 29-year-old man named Raymond Weber. Said he murdered two 15-year-old girls. What I didn't tell you is that Raymond Weber is a 29-year-old black man that murdered two 15-year-old girls. White girls. On Facebook Live. Possibly. And raped them on Facebook Live. Possibly. I don't know. Did anybody hear anything about this? No. Can the class tell me why nobody heard anything about this? Because he's a black dude that killed white girls. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. I'm going to get into how they've been treating white people. But dog, I don't care if you black, white, purple, green, gold, orange, turquoise, magenta, olive, chartreuse. I keep going. Teal, turquoise, fucking, I'm out. That's it. Evil is evil. I don't care if you a man or you a woman. It doesn't matter. Evil is evil. All evil should be looked at through the same lens of get these motherfuckers off this planet. You don't need to be in this realm. You don't need to be here. I don't care if you black, white. None of that shit matters. Evil is evil, bruh. But we have a media system that sifts through and cherry picks what they want to blast out for their agenda. Now, I say their agenda. Obviously, it's not their agenda. They got a boss. Alright? But damn, I'm going to say their agenda. Excuse me. And for some odd reason, people cannot see this. People still look at these outlets as if they're just the truth holders. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard for the average person, the average American, to understand the concept that the people you see on TV get paid to be there. They're not original content creators. They are op-ed delivery services, majority of which have to read a script. You look at this person, but you don't know who wrote that. You don't know who told that person to write that. You don't know where this shit came from before it hit that piece of paper that this news person is reading to you. Who picks and chooses these stories? Don't nobody ask these questions. And I think, again, this goes back into being comfortable. It goes back into being comfortable. You comfortable until they tell you to be uncomfortable. And when they tell you to be uncomfortable, they tell you to be mad at this person because they did this and that means they're this. So they bypass your own ability to think for yourself and just give it to you straight. Anybody that's trying to tell you how to think, it's not for you, bruh. Them niggas is not with it. I would never tell somebody how to think. I would tell you how I think. I would give you my opinion. I try to give you a little sauce on it so to help you figure out whatever you... But I would never lay something out and tell you this is what it is. Don't question me. Don't ask no questions. You conspiracy theorist. Fuck is wrong with you? You bigot. You racist. You domestic terrorist. Like, come on, bruh. Come on, son. But there's something missing in this frontal lobe for majority of Americans. And I say majority because there's the left, the social justice warriors, the progressives, and then there's the people that just choose not to pay attention. They don't even involve themselves in politics, but they choose not to pay attention out of comfort. Son, what? We live in a fucking bubble with people. A small group of people, literally this many people, right here, this many people. If you can't see me when you listen to the podcast, I'm making a fucking air rectangle, all right? It's a small little air rectangle. It's this many people that control this whole goddamn neighborhood. Making an analogy. You, bro, 350 million plus people. And you got less than 1,000 motherfuckers that make all the rules? Son, what? And then you see everybody that's up there making the rules go one way. And then you see all the big tech companies go one way. You see all the celebrities go one way. And anybody that doesn't go that way, conspiracy theorists, bigot, racist, white supremacists, white nationalists, domestic terrorists. Like, come on, son. Like, nigga, like I'm having a hard time accepting the people that are just fucking stupid. I'm having a real, like, fiery internal battle for the logic that I think the rest of humanity has. And motherfuckers prove to me daily that they just do not have it. Don't have it. You just don't fucking have it. You don't have it. Don't fucking have it. Because if you had it, there's no way that anybody in this country could actually sit here and believe that Black Lives Matter, the organization, needs a Nobel Peace Prize. Are you fucking crazy? What the fuck am I, bro? What are we doing? Alright. Like, for real. I need somebody to tell me what we doing. Can anybody on the live right here tell me what the fuck is happening? Black Lives Matter. But, dog, for a fact, if you look up George Floyd riots and pull up the Wikipedia page, it says May 26th to present. Bruh. But if you read the articles, they try to tell you it only lasted 2 months. Like, come on, son. Like, come on, son. They can't even get their shit together, but trying to tell you what you can and can't read. These niggas sloppy, but I'm gonna get to that at the end. They can be sloppy. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do. They gonna Rick James your motherfucking couch. That's what they gonna do. Dirty boots. Dirty Chippewa boots, the loggers. They gonna come Rick James your couch. Fuck your couch. Fuck your couch, nigga. You ain't gonna do shit. Nothing. Ain't gonna do shit. For some reason, even after $25 million worth of property damage, Black Lives Matter gets nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. Oh, but that $25 million was an estimation for Minnesota alone. I wonder when on the 6th of January 2021, I wonder how much damage was caused there. I don't think it was $25 million worth of estimations to make there. I don't think you could have made an estimation for $1 million. Replace some glass. It's not $25 million worth of shit. But again, that was just Minnesota. Based on an Axios report, it shows that there's $2 billion in total damage. And this is from the Property Claim Service, or PCS. Apparently they've been recording this kind of shit since the 1950s. So you put somebody under a label to record all the public unrest, riots, protests, to just tally up from every protest. You just created an organization because you just knew there were going to be more. Come on, bruh. I ain't spelling this shit out for you, dog. These niggas know what they doing. But Axios reported $2 billion. Anything more than $25 million is considered a catastrophe by the Property Claim Service. Again, $25 million estimated in Minnesota alone. $2 billion in total property damage. And anything more than 25 million is considered a catastrophe. And you trying to get these niggas a Nobel Peace Prize? Come on, son. Come on, bro. Like, what the fuck? and what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Nothing. We're gonna complain about it. We're gonna tweet about it. You, at some point, you just gotta accept you can't even be mad at him. You can't be mad at him. If you knew you could get away with whatever the fuck you wanted to do, would you not do what you wanted to do? If you knew that you could possibly go rob every bank and just rack up and fortify your pockets, would you not go do these things? People that don't believe or have not been shown consequence will continue to do whatever the fuck they want to do. If there are no repercussions to your actions, you will continue to do whatever the fuck you want to do. You can use the example of riding a bike. You bust your ass a few times riding a bike, right? The consequence of you not knowing how to ride a fucking bike is you meet the fucking pavement, right? So what do? You learn from that. You learn from the consequence of feeling pain. And you learn how to ride that bike. You learn how to pedal it. Keep your balance. But if you never learn, you're just going to keep busting your ass. Like, bruh. How many people died on the 6th? I think it was a total of like 5 people, right? But that was Pearl Harbor 2.0. But see, they got a Nobel Peace Prize. And an estimated 26 people died. 13 of which were black. And these were the George Floyd riots by Black Lives Matter. It's fucking bizarro world. It's fucking bizarro world. I'm gonna be real with y'all. We're gonna take a break from this real quick. This is why I didn't want to do a fucking episode. I didn't want to do a podcast. I didn't want to do the YouTube video. I don't want to talk about this shit. I don't. This shit's so in your motherfucking face. This is such just in your face. In your face. And there are people out here that are complacent, that don't care, that don't even know what the fuck is going on, that think everything is sweet because they hyped up white supremacy for 4 fucking years. And now that's all anybody can think about. But it's gone now. 46. White supremacy's gone. I'm gonna throw a party. They told y'all a man was a white supremacist. And y'all judged him, ridiculed him, and ostracized this man off a 4-year political history. Then took a motherfucker with 47 years of racist tendencies and tried to say that he was the better choice. Put him on the fucking pedestal. Watch the other person excel, and you're still gonna tell me that this man ain't a white supremacist, that he not racist, that he don't have no kind of history that will make me think he not good for me and my people. And you just put him there. Listen to what I'm saying, because there's certain things that you can't say on the internet right now, especially if you're gonna do some shit like this. You picked him up and you put him there. Oh, God. You give Black Lives Matter a Nobel Peace Prize, or you nominate them for one. You call an entire group, 80 million plus Americans, domestic terrorists. Oh, my God. But from the same people that give you the news, that create the narrative, from the same people, in a CNN article, I had to write this shit down because I could not believe it. In a CNN article from the 1st, If some elements may have been violent, that is not a reason to blame the whole movement. They're talking about the BLM riots. Those mostly peaceful protests. Where your David Dorns died. Over a TV. And they watched this man bleed to death and recorded it. They get a Nobel Peace Prize. 80 million Americans terrorists. But they what do you say to this? What can you say to this? What can you? It's so fucking blatant. What do you say? What do you do? Which part of the notes page? Which part of the notes page gives us the answer that fixes this? Bro, this shit does not end well. This shit does not end well. Let's just go right into the 6, dude. The Pearl Harbor 2.0, which is disrespectful to everybody that died in World War II. Everybody that died in Pearl Harbor. That shit is disrespectful. That's fucked up, bro. 5 people died on the 6th. 5 people. 5 people died. One of which was shot by Capitol Police. Then no buildings get broke into. Then nothing get burned down. Oh, it's the Capitol though. It's the fucking Capitol though. It's the Capitol. Now let me... For you lefties, right? Using lefty logic. The system is a white supremacist system. It's a racist system. It's built for white males. These same white males apparently ran up in the motherfucking house of the system you told me was fucking racist. And I'm supposed to be mad at that white dude. Nigga. Shit don't make sense. If the system is racist, if the system is white supremacist, and they running up in the bitch to dismantle the system, isn't that what you would want? I'm not saying I want that. I don't think anybody should want that. But if you gonna tell me that the system is fucked up and against me, and they go attack the system, why would I not be happy? Oh, it's because the game lopsided. It's because we play by a specific set of rules with a specific set of refs on a specific playing field. Vilified. 80 million Americans. Because maybe 100 got a little too hype at an event with over 1 million people. Some shit that lasted a couple of hours. And then you give the Nobel Peace Prize or nominate them for it for a month of just absolute destruction. Absolute destruction. But don't forget, looting is the reparations. That's our reparations. Depending on which fucked up ass nigga you let tell it. You got thousands of troops in D.C. China damn near declaring war on us. Now motherfuckers are standing down. I'ma say this, and this is not a knock at nobody, but they are allowing transgenders back into the military. This is not an opinion on transgender people. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna go there. But if you put transgenders back in the military, after you already said that you can't trust the military, and you have to weed out conservatives and Trump supporters, you're most likely going to have some sort of equality officer in there. Who do you think is going to get snitched on most to the equality officer? Who do you think's gonna have the most to say to the equality officer? I feel like this is a way to weed people out of the motherfucking military. That's how I see it. And I don't think that's too far-fetched, especially after what Time said. Where the mother... Oh. It wasn't rigging an election. It was fortifying it. Need I say more? What do you to do with this? Not only did they call white conservatives conspiracy theorists, they called black people coons and Uncle Toms. They said we was all fucking crazy. Because we saw with our eyes what was happening in front of us. My niggas, it's not like you did this shit in secret. It's not like you did this shit in the dark. You did it in broad daylight, under a flashlight. Like, dog. But again, why wouldn't they? And then they just come out and told you. Just came out and told it. You go rob a bank, fortify your pockets. I got another joke I made on Twitter that I definitely cannot say on here. It's a sad time to be an American. Male testosterone levels is dropping crazy. Niggas is literally pussy. Keystone Pipeline, gone. All them damn jobs, gone. Like, bro, we so close to the fucking breadlines. And that's not an exaggeration. That's not me being reachy or anything. Bro, just call it what it is. That's what this is. We so close to the fucking breadline, this shit ain't even funny. I want everybody, after you listen to it, after you watch it, right, whatever you, go look at the timeline of Venezuela. Go look at the timeline. And then tell me who's crazy. The people that know it, the people that don't know. The people that's talking about it, or the people that's just thinking everything's still fucking comfortable. You gonna wake up and toilet paper gonna be $20 goddamn dollars. You don't understand what's happening. You motherfuckers are stupid. You out here happy motherfucking dangle fucking the thought of $2,000 in front of you. Oh, here's your money. Here's $2,000. You gotta be quicker than that. How much money did you lose in your taxes for the entire fiscal year? Out of the entire 52 weeks, how much money did the federal government take from you? But here's $2,000. Then lied to your dumb ass about $2,000 and gave you $1,400. Might get $1,400. It's gonna be a targeted $1,400. You might not even get the shit. This niggas still didn't get the $600. But you happy about some shit out here. These niggas got us, bro. They right in the palm of their hand. Literally. How many motherfuckers I seen out here getting, oh man, $1,400. Don't get your broke ass the fuck on somewhere, bro. Now, don't get me wrong. Money ain't nothing to sneeze at, but damn. The system white supremacist, the system racist, the system this, the system that, the system everything until that motherfucker want to give you some money. Until he want to do what you want him to do. It's everything until it do what you want it to do. You're going to relieve all the student debt. You're going to cancel student debt. The motherfucking number in the trillions, bro. Do you think they just going to sleep and just let that money go by? The government sold niggas cocaine and crack. Even Uncle Sam in the dope game. And you think this nigga going to just... Trillions, gone. Don't worry about it. Don't say Send your kids to college. Don't do it. Get them a trade. Teach them how to build a house. Put a hammer in that little boy hand. Put a hammer in that little girl hand. Teach them how to drive a nail. Use a screwdriver. Fix some brakes. Change an alternator. Change a tire. Teach them how to fire a weapon. How to defend themselves. Teach them how to put in a door. How to put a window in. How to put in insulation. How to put up drywall. Teach them how to paint some shit. Teach them how to wire some shit in the car. Teach them something. Teach them something. Because good God Almighty, these kids are going to fucking need it. They are going to need it. My wake-up call, when I knew shit was getting wild, were the fucking participation trophies, bro. I played sports. I don't even know how old, bro. I played football from 6th grade to 12th grade. I could have played in college, didn't want to. Varsity football all 4 years of high school. I swam competitively. I played baseball, t-ball, did a little lacrosse. I played soccer. I was in the chess club. Nigga, I went to tennis camp. All kinds of shit. I'm a competitive motherfucker. I'm competitive. Don't give me nothing. Don't give me shit. But what did they do? They killed competition. Give me something. And niggas want to be all hunky-dory, lovey-dory. Oh, well, little Johnny's getting yelled at on this. That nigga suck, okay? Switch sports. He's ass. It just is what it is. Not everybody's good at everything. And you don't get to just be good for fucking existing. No. No. I hate to say it, folks. I hate to say it. Sound pessimistic, sound like a dickhead. Not all people are created equal. It's just what the fuck it is. If we weren't, there would be no man and woman. If everybody was created equal, we would all look the same. Everybody would look the same. Your fingers would all be the same length. You'd all have the same fucking layers of fingernails and shit. We'd all have the same. Everybody, it would all be the same. It's not the case. There is no one-size-fits-all answer to this. But they've created enough problems to where you have to go to them because you don't know, niggas don't know nothing about history. You don't see it. You don't see the game. Niggas running game, they playing chess. You not even playing checkers. Y'all niggas over here playing Monopoly. And they playing chess. You don't even understand the strategy. You playing Uno. And this nigga dropping reverses in the game. You not looking. You fuck around, turn around, run it backwards. Folk need to get something on their goddamn mind. There's one person that I think everybody should listen to. AJ. He give you all the information about the wars. Listen to the motherfucking Hoteps. I fuck with Timcast. And I fuck with Young Pharaoh. And that's it. I don't watch TV. I don't give a fuck about this Super Bowl. I don't care. I don't care. That shit's rigged. Oh, excuse me, Mike. Why do you say it's rigged? Oh, I don't know. Maybe Tom Brady's 10th Super Bowl appearance. He's already run an NFC title. He did it without Belichick. Oh, man, here comes Mahomes for his second Super Bowl appearance. Oh, no, would you look at that? The Kansas City Chiefs barber has got fucking coronavirus. Oh, I wonder what happens with this. Rigging this shit, bro. This shit is a joke. This shit is literally a joke. There's too much money involved. There's too much money involved for you to think that the niggas with the most money involved is going to let some shit happen by chance. Like, Wall Street didn't just teach y'all this. Wall Street didn't just show you that all this shit, with all this money invested into it, with all these little different living stocks, too many investments. I got too much in this to let a motherfucker sit here and throw my shit off. No. I'm going to make this happen the way I want it to happen. And I'm going to do it from up here with the strings. Can't nobody see me. And I'm going to make all the motherfucking money. Oh, let me make them fight with each other. Oh, them niggas kill each other. Bow. Goddamn. Oh, look. They in a real tough situation. Let me present the option. Watch this. Oh, they still fight with... Oh, niggas see it. Oh, see, now they need me again. Come on. You can't see it. Motherfucker fall right off the cliff. That's what this is. That's what this is, bro. We literally the mice in the motherfucking cage. That's it. Niggas just too stupid to look up. If you watching this, I know you with it. If you listen to this, I know you with it. If you in the live right now, I know you with it. I just want y'all to stay with it, bro. Stay with it, get with it. Cause this shit don't end well until people wake up. And you can't wake up listening to what somebody else tell you is going on. You need to look with your own goddamn eyes. Start meditating. Get away from the fucking fluoride. Get away from the soy. Get away from that shit. Drink more water. Go get you some goddamn sunlight. Alright? Meditate. 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 I'm gonna keep saying meditate, bro. Y'all niggas gotta get right within so we can all get right as one. You can't have some niggas that's up here and then everybody else down here. There's more people down here. There's like 6 top niggas up here that's really woke and they just directing everything. It ain't enough of us to make shit happen like that. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas need to just be in unison as one. But y'all motherfuckers gotta wake up. Not y'all, again. Because if you here, more than likely, you staying with it. You stay with it. In whatever fashion you want to take that. You stay with being awake. You stay with having your ears open. You stay with it. Ain't nothing is getting by you. That's why I fucking love y'all. This is how we gonna end it. I'm shouting at everybody. All 9,000 something followers on Instagram, all 640 something motherfuckers on YouTube, and all 27.6 thousand of y'all niggas on Twitter. I love y'all. I love y'all. Because I know y'all are with it. I know y'all are with it. You wouldn't be here if you wasn't with it. You wouldn't be trying to get people to catch on if you wasn't with it. We need everybody to get with it and stay with it. We at that point, bruh. There's no other option. Unless you ready to stand in line for bread and hope you don't end up in the fucking gulags. That's where we at. I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. Give me the feedback. Let me know how it's going. We're going to start doing these more often. I got a few more things I need to get off my chest. So believe that. But for this right here was episode 9 of the WithIt Podcast. I love y'all. And of course, stay